Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of 4 Italy as Red Flood. Italy in Red Flood. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we're at war with the Germans. We've made a decent, like a little bit of progress here in Germany. Not a ton, but a little bit. I mean, we're really just waiting for Germany to kind of waste all their manpower fighting against us. Do we have any information on their stockpile? We do. They actually don't have that much infantry equipment. So I think it's completely possible that given enough time, Bulgaria did just annex all of Yugoslavia. Okay, that's a little bit worrying, I will say. How many troops does Bulgaria have? 8 to 32. Not a ton. Don't need nuclear reactors right now. Getting construction speed up, I think, is kind of okay for us. And we don't want to be losing any territory. I think that kind of goes without saying. Because they keep attacking this one position. Do we have supplies here? We do, so I'm not too sure why they don't want to come back into this province. Because Germany right now is at 427,000 dead, mostly against us. I mean, it's about 50-50 with me and the French, but France has lost more than that, which is just embarrassing. Hungary's lost 32,000, Madagascar's lost 1,000. Brazil's actually lost a lot of troops against the future. Like, how have you lost? You've actually lost territory here? How the hell is that possible? Anyways, we have to keep on going down our doctrine. Unfortunately, we do have one division to be attack and defense, but I said, no, you're all good. Never mind. I thought we had like a minus 5% organization, but we're actually still doing completely acceptably. Yeah, just attacking this position. You know what? Hold for a moment. I'm a little bit disappointed that we weren't able to kind of hold that position. But I mean, I can't imagine the Hungarians or anything have that much equipment for themselves either, so I'm not too worried about that. I mean, they're trying attacking us. Luxembourg has 500 defense. You are considered in the Benelux region, so we still have our bonuses against you. Why is your defense so high? Because in combat with air superiority, you're just really entrenched at the moment, which is kind of annoying. Oh, Prussia has joined the Ligue Solaire! Because Germany declared war on them. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. 26 divisions. I don't know how you're going to get over here. Even though you're not actually accelerationist. I mean, I guess if Germany declares war on more people, that does help us out. I mean, who else can you declare war on, even? Spread the revolution. I mean, calls against Poland, against Italy, against Montenegro. Puppet focus against the Russians. So, I mean, there's a decent amount of people that you could end up at war with. If you end up at war with all those people, could lead to our faction getting pretty powerful. I mean, if Russia got involved into this war, I would consider that to be a pretty big win for us. You're at -1. Like, what is our organization on these infantry? 51's not great. I mean, actually, it's not that much worse than the Germans are, I guess. So it's not a major problem. Okay. So we've broken through here. You need to fight these guys. The tanks need to take these cities ASAP. And kind of blitzkrieg your way through all this territory as fast as humanly possible. Tank divisions, by the way, only be up towards the north. And hopefully the French help us out. You don't need to be here anymore. Honestly, I think there's one tank division. If you can just drive all the way up to here. If we can get the Prussians to kind of move troops over here, that'd be nice. 401 days is a little bit too expensive. So, you know, let's go for synthetic oil. I'm going to deploy all these infantry template 1s. Throw them into purple, except for one, which I'll throw into yellow. And please deploy up towards northern Germany as fast as you possibly can. As fast as your human legs can take you. Come to these locations. I mean, that's a pretty big push that we've made into Germany. And I'm here for it. We should have put these troops somewhere else to be a little bit more effective, but, you know, right now, what can you do about that? Green Army, again, I really just want you to be way up in the north. Again, stretching out their front line. Who has more divisions? 235. I mean, it's about even. It depends on how you want to look at, say, Cuba, Hungary, or not Cuba, like Madagascar, Brazil. Their troops really can't participate as well as, you know, everyone else can. So I'm less concerned with their prospects here. Go to Bremen, actually. I think you guys just do an attack. And you just hold position for right now. That seems good enough. You don't need to be in the Benelux region anymore. You come back down to, I mean, actually, we're listing planes all over the place here. Come here and support the French troops on the German border. Yeah, because you can go here. You can maybe push away into Luxembourg, take that country, make them capitulate would be nice for us. Because you're not leaving this border. As far as I can tell. Yellow Army should prepare an invasion into Switzerland as well. But you're not doing anything, Prussia. Which is what I'm disappointed about. I would really like if you could be slightly more effective. Do something here. The rest of you are kind of fine doing it is what it is that you're doing. Aside from that, let's go for more defense and breakthrough seems good. And we're not really attacking right now, which I think is fine. But just making their front line so much larger. Luxembourg did capitulate. Fantastic. I think that is a victory for us. How's Blue Army looking? I mean, not fantastic, I'll admit. We do need more troops. Are we missing any supplies? Light tanks are still a little bit low at the moment. But it's kind of okay, I think. Like, I'm not too worried about that. After this, I guess we'll just go for the war goals. We don't really gain anything from this. So I guess we'll go for Romania first. Romania is a milking cow of Europe, a sleepy country of peasants and oxen from which the power of this world can take precious material for their little dishonest disputes. How about showing them in their place, and at the same time cook these fatty pieces of rotten meat, sleepy and stunned by the sound of their own trumpets? All that's needed is someone to do one bad step. So a lot of people are going to hate us for this. But I think we're okay with that, honestly. But you guys need to do something here. I mean, the German tanks look pretty weak. I'm thinking Germany probably doesn't have any guns anymore. Yeah, they have basically zero. They have a lot of artillery, but not a lot of guns. And that benefits us a great deal because they won't be able to reinforce their armies as well as they would like. Austria has actually somehow deployed 30 divisions roughly. I don't know how they've done that. I mean, the tanks need to be, even though they're horrible Great War tanks, they need to be prepared for breakthroughs. So maybe we attack this province, take our way towards Hamburg, Kiel, stuff like that. Prussia. I don't know what your plan is, honestly. Yeah, like, what if we just attacked here? Your defenses are pretty high. Yeah, go here. Just ignore the Alpine region for now. Yeah, go towards the north. You might as well bomb the English Channel, I guess. That seems like an okay option for you. Because even then, even without the air superiority, I think you guys down here are still doing fine. You are not encircled. It looks like you are, but you're not. Aside from that, 1943 still like 2 years from now is a little bit expensive. So let's go for the heart attack and piercing. That can maybe make a difference here. And do we have air superiority? We do. It's making your troops worse and worse. 3 motorized divisions. We'll send that into Green Army, because Green's kind of like our fast units. So, you know, don't even deploy any of those guys. Just kind of crank out infantry divisions for now. Again, even though they're not perfect, they're still okay. I mean, Germany's actually managed to make a little bit of breakthrough through these territories, which is unfortunate. France is not trading with anybody anymore, so I guess we'll trade with the United States. You hear the voices. What's that do for us? War support? Okay. War support seems fine. We need to kill these guys as well. We want to keep pushing our way towards Kiel. Push away here. Take all this territory. I don't like how you move troops here. I do not like that you've managed to make progress. But of course, the hills of Austria are just a nightmare, and I hate them. Let's see if we can make a breakthrough here. The Prussians just are not going to help us. It's something we just got to accept. Right now, we're at 1.19 million. 1 million for us. I haven't lost that many men. It's really the French who have just been horrible. They've just been horrible. So let's just say. Why are you doing so poorly? Your supplies are bad. Total supplies are not great. But I can't do anything in here because this is actually all French territory. I don't have a say in this. Okay, well, we've managed to break our way through here. Shrink you guys down again to this province. And just hold your ground. Because, I mean, we haven't lost any territory as far as I can really tell. I mean, again, we lost a little bit here in Austria, but it's really not so bad. I would like to move Yellow Army to be somewhere else, but I really don't think that's in the cards right now. Let's just deploy one of you. And we'll call that a day. Yes, we're going to do the same thing here. You're going to drive straight up to Hamburg and go to Kiel. Take both these ports, capture this entire peninsula. And it should be good. I hope. Because I do think Germany is going, in the long run, Germany's going to lose. How long is that going to take? I don't know. Because, again, we don't actually have manpower numbers. Oh, we do. Somewhere between 500,000 and 1 million manpower. France has 1 million. Of course, I have about 1 million as well. I don't think there's any Brazilian troops around here. As far as I can tell, at least at the moment. Like, you're dead. There's no hope of you getting out of that. We just gotta maybe hope that, like, Britain maybe invades the Germans. I don't think that's an impossibility. I'm sure our combat width is not looking great here. 84 out of 80. Could be better, but also could be a lot worse. Your terrain, night, combat width. I mean, what is this terrain? Forest? Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, is it? You're still holding out fine out here. I do see that Brazil has sent some units to here, which is not great. What about Austria? How much manpower do you guys have? Only like 200,000, which really is not a lot. You've lost 128,000 already. Cuba still hasn't gotten involved in the war quite yet. You're at 85. You're about to break. And once you do, what we want to do, of course, is spread these guys out as much as we possibly can. Okay, so now that you're here, you attack with 5 tanks. 1 tank goes here for like a kind of like surrounds kind of thing. And this truck should be able to take Kiel by themselves, I'm hoping. But they've gotten their job done. They've done what they needed to do. And now this whole area is technically under our control, which is nice. They keep throwing men down here. I just want to make sure that nobody's going to be getting encircled. I don't believe so. I think, like, for Drill Deeper, if I get that researched now, the problem is that Turkey's going to throw all their troops on this border. Which one, like, yeah, just do it. Just do it. Go to Rostock. I mean, how close is Germany to capitulating? We've gotten them down to 73%. I mean, the things that we can do open up substantially once Germany has been killed. Because once Germany's dead, I mean, Germany, I'm assuming, is like the bulk. Yeah, it's the bulk of the international strength. So as soon as they're just kaput, their opinion doesn't matter so much. You guys actually can move some troops into this location. You're not doing anything here. I'm hoping that Germany will eventually start kind of pulling troops away. And, I mean, does Prussia have any territorial claims? They really don't, actually. So I wonder if it even makes sense to kind of go all the way to all these ports. Again, how many troops does Germany have? About 100. Because if we take all their ports, it does mean that Germany will not be able to get reinforcements from Brazil or anything like that. So it does weaken them slightly in that regard. I know that's not like an insane shift to the tactical situation, but I mean, it is something. You can't deny that. But I mean, Sten's also even just worth victory points in and of itself, so it makes sense for us to want to take it. You know, fine. Hold position. You know, fall back 1 province. That's okay. Because I mean, Germany is having their line thinned out. Phone, do not go off. Thank you. Even then, you're actually like, you're not doing that well. Germany's really good on the defense. I will give them that. But again, what we need to do is get all of our motorized divisions, consolidate them down around, I think, Rostock, push our way to Berlin. Green, your attack plan makes no sense anymore. We're really just going to take Berlin and Dresden. Because, I mean, Prague is not a core. It's an occupied state. So this whole area we don't really need to think about too much. Munich, Frankfurt, Berlin. Luckily, we don't need to be pushing away towards, like, Russia or anything like that, for obvious reasons. I'm even thinking if it makes sense for us to kind of even... I mean, I'm going to shrink our front line down. France should hopefully be able to cover this themselves. Even then, we do have ports, which makes our life a little bit easier. And also, Germany shouldn't be able to kind of project as much power anymore, because they don't own the Kiel. I mean, actually, no, they're still able to project quite a number of ships outside of the other location, because they only have 2 ports, which really is not good for them. And I have noticed that we are losing territory around here, which scares me a little bit, I will admit. Okay, looks like you're doing pretty alright. I'm going to deploy these units. Again, I know they're not in great shape. You go here, please. The rest of you are going to be under another new commander. You can be the Blue Army. and just defend that location for now. Can I upgrade any of you guys? I'm sure I can. Infantry expert's good, and I want offensive doctrine, and follow that up by, recovery rate for charismatic. Infantry expert is just good. I like that 10% attack. The rest of you guys can't do anything right now, but that's fine. Yes, move our troops in location. We currently have 83 divisions. These 10 really just got to push their way up towards here. And you push down these 2 locations. The rest should be defensible. France has lost some territory, but I'm not concerned about that whatsoever. Aside from that, hard attack plus 10%. No, I think just soft attack is generally the way to go. Okay, and the dark blue army has now arrived. And you're making moves. Okay. Because we need you to push your way down here as fast as possible. You go here, go back to Stettin. But the motorized divisions are going to be making some maneuvers. You're at 87. 87's alright. I mean, if we can get us around here, that'd be really nice for us. One of you... I mean, we gotta be making our way towards these big cities. You go to Zurich. Apparently we don't connect anywhere here, so go like that for now. I mean, Munich is worth 30 victory points, actually. It is quite a lot. You're at 72 for now. Berlin is worth 50. So taking that city, of course, is high priority. Okay, somebody's been wounded for 90 days, but that's okay. What also is okay, I think, is for ending our episode here. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoyed, always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.